name is Kaylin and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. This channel is dedicated to the law of assumption and me helping you create your desired reality. Trust the process. If you like more of a one-on-one approach, I do offer coaching, so go ahead and look down below in my description box for more information on that. But let's get straight into today's video. This is for all my atheistic, my skeptics, my science nerds, and to those of you who just want to prove, is manifestation really scientifically backed up? And I want to tell you, yeah, it is. You are the scientist. You get to create the hypothesis, and now you get to test the results, because not one size fits all. So I actually want to go over how to manifest, but I'll use more scientific terms this time. Maybe it'll resonate with you. First, quantum leaping. So let's start off with how to manifest. Step 1, quantum leaping and or jumping. This is you shifting from a reality. This is a timeline. So think about all the different possibilities. If you've seen Loki, Rick and Morty, or any of the new Marvel movies, you are now coming to realize everyone's playing with multiple dimensions. Reality shifting, different realities are always running in place at the exact same time. So with that being said, there's a version of you that is on a timeline, that is on a different plane from the one that you're on now, and you can jump to that one because that timeline has your said experience reality. So to quantum jump and or leap, all you have to do is change your beliefs, the assumption in relation to what you want. You just have to be dedicated to being that version of you that has your said experience. You must be that new person now. So any opposing thoughts that you may have must be eradicated. They do not live in that state of being anymore. It's null and void. So what do? Simple. You can affirm or you can visualize. There's so many different techniques that you can use to affirm. Either A, you can just keep saying the said thing over and over and over again, or you can do plenty of other techniques that even Neville Goddard or Florence Scovel Shinn, she's like the affirmation queen, but she's just very poetic and long with it. You can do their techniques. I remember when, or let's see, I can't believe this happened, or isn't it wonderful? There's so many different things that you can do about just affirming, but it's to go into the wish fulfilled. Obviously, the same happens when you are visualizing. You go into the desired reality in consciousness, and you're gonna stay there. You're now going to embody that individual, and you must continue to keep doing it until you A, don't feel the need to do it anymore, or B, until it shows up in your reality. And to kind of add on top of that, when you are training your mind to now be this person you're embodying, you must go on a strict mental diet. A mental diet is no and if or buts type of thing. It's a lifestyle, not a technique. You're always on a mental diet, whether you like it or not. So be aware of what you're actually feeding yourself. Is it worth it, or is it not worth it in order to get your said experience? Now you're interacting with the 3D. So in order for you to get said manifestation, to experience that reality, you are going to go through a series of events. You're going to go about the 3D world from moment to moment, day to day, until said thing shows up. But here's what you do to make it easier for yourself. You disassociate and or detach from this said reality. And what that looks like really is this: you no longer act from the old version of you. You now are experiencing and being that person, again, all in consciousness, that has the said manifestation. So if you see anything that looks like it's opposing or negative in your world, you have the choice to continue to believe as the old man or believe as the new man who has the said manifestation. And I get it. Sometimes the 3D world will actually try to quote unquote purge, or the old story is just playing itself out. I personally don't like to say that because it keeps giving reaffirming belief that, oh, my old thoughts are still creating for me. When in reality, you're like, no, that old person is dead. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. All I know is I'm this new person, and this new person that I am only responds to things of this world this way. You're only giving focus to what you want. You're only being that person that you desire to be. And what this all encompasses is the bridge of incidents. Do not worry. The bridge of incidents is not a really scary or a long drawn out process. It's truly not. It's what you make of it. You can have a simple bridge of incidents by taking anything that comes your way. You are the only one who gets to assign meaning to it. So let's say you're having a 3P situation, right? Instead of being worried, bothered, or even trying to affirm that the 3P is gone, the version of you who is not dealing with them doesn't even give any type of importance or doesn't even care. Like, they don't exist in my reality. I have no idea who you're talking about. Or you can just tell them plainly, I'd rather not talk about this. That's being the person who has the said experience. And when this bridge of incidents is going about, all you have to do is just understand it will pass. Some people like to say it's the transition period. Whatever makes you feel comfortable about the process, say it. It doesn't really matter. All that you really need to focus on is, no matter what you see, continue being the person who has your desire. No matter what. Honestly. Only thing that stays in place in your reality is the attention that you give it. So if it's something that you don't want to experience, don't make it mean anything to you. Don't make it have such an important meaning assigned to it. Write it off like it's nothing. And that's exactly what it will be. Absolutely nothing. It will disappear. Or if you continue in a different direction, saying again, you only want your desire of you and SP being together, only focus on that, as you should be in the first place. And whatever is making that said thing untrue, it will disappear. It has no choice but to go away. And since you've been dedicated, you've been true to holding the vision and embodying the state, whatever said thing is in the way will go away, and you will have your said manifestation. And last but not least, the end. How does your manifestation come about? It just comes about. And more than likely, you couldn't even fathom how it would come about. I've had so many manifestations, every last one of them. I literally tell you the truth on this. They all happened ways that I never thought would happen. Like, I still got what I wanted. I just didn't know that it would happen this way, which is always quite peculiar and cool. If I look at it from a observer's point of view, which is how you should be looking at these things. Be the observer. Don't be the person who is attached and or identifying with these old beliefs. You don't have to. You can let them go. It's like shopping. What do you want the version of you to look like? What do you want them to act like? It's like creating your own little person. Who is that? And what do they experience? You get to cultivate that all through your choices. Again, you're the only one who has free will in your reality, but this is how you manifest. This is the best way I can put it down in scientific terms. I hope this video really helped you in understanding how manifestation works if you didn't like it the last way that I put it, which is very simple and straightforward. This is more science-based and logical-minded for those of you who just cannot wrap your mind around miracles, being your own source. Thank you for watching today's video. As always, like, share, subscribe, and happy manifesting.
On fire to fuego, we pass it round hot potato. Everything is nuevo, I'm with my sweetie like Quavo. Need my cheese, need that queso.